Long before the arrival of Europeans, the vast land of America was home to a multitude of Native American tribes. These tribes, such as the Iroquois, Cherokee, and Apache, each had their own unique languages, cultures, and traditions that defined their way of life. They resided in different regions across North America, living off the land and forming strong connections to their surroundings. As European explorers began to venture across the seas, Christopher Columbus reached the Americas in 1492. Although he did not arrive in what is now known as the United States, it wasn't until 1607 that the British established the first permanent English settlement in Jamestown, Virginia. Over the next century, other European powers, including Britain, France, Spain, and the Netherlands, began to colonize the land, often bringing disease, war, and displacement that heavily impacted the native populations. The War of Independence in 1775 marked a turning point in American history as 13 British colonies rebelled against oppressive taxes and laws. On July 4, 1776, the Declaration of Independence was issued, and in 1783, Britain finally recognized the independence of the United States. The adoption of the U.S. Constitution in 1787 laid the foundation for the country's expansion westward through land purchases, like the Louisiana Purchase in 1803, and various treaties with indigenous tribes. Tensions between the North and South grew, particularly concerning the issue of slavery. The Civil War erupted in 1861 between the Union North and the Confederacy South, ultimately resulting in the Union's victory in 1865 and the abolition of slavery. The Reconstruction period followed, focusing on rebuilding the South and granting rights to freed African Americans. The Industrial Age brought rapid growth, railroads, and urbanization, transforming the nation into a major world power. The U.S. played a crucial role in World War I in 1917 and emerged victorious. However, the Great Depression of 1929 caused economic hardship for many Americans. World War II from 1941 to 1945 solidified the U.S.'s position as a global superpower. During the Cold War era from 1945 to 1991, the U.S. and the Soviet Union engaged in political, military, and technological competitions. The U.S. achieved significant milestones, such as sending humans to the moon in 1969, and experienced movements like the Civil Rights Movement and protests against the Vietnam War. The Cold War ended with the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991. In the modern era, the U.S. continues to be a leading superpower, facing various challenges such